What are your initial thoughts after the game? How do you feel about everything?
Well, it was very important to get 3 points, but we cannot play in that way. We have to play in that way, have to control the ball, but we miss a lot of opportunities. And you know what happened before the game? I talk about that. We have to be more clinical in the 18-yard box because we miss a lot of opportunities. And after that, I'm very happy with the players. They were really well. But the problem was the last 5 minutes because when you play one player up, you have to keep the ball and have the control in the game. And didn't happen that because we have the ball and we want to attack. No, it's about 5 minutes, keep the ball, pass the ball, or control the ball. And I say them in the last 10 minutes, but when we have the ball, we want to score another goal. It's important, but the most important thing is don't lose the control. But I'm happy because they react really well, but they score a goal, Colorado. In our meeting, I say many times, all the time is the same, is pass the ball with the striker, set the ball, or pass the ball with the wingers, control that. And we make this mistake. And after that, we react really well. After 11 against 11, we create more opportunities than the Colorado, and I think we deserve to win the game. But always is dangerous when the result is 2-1, 1-0, 3-2, because in one action, what will happen? They can score maybe.
One of those actions, James Sands blocked the shot. That was very late in the game, sort of a critical moment, yes?
Yes, it was a critical moment, but I'm happy because when we are in trouble, when we were in trouble, we react really well. We have to read what happened in the pitch. That is the most important thing in soccer. What happened in the pitch, you have to read that. Because sometimes you need to keep the ball, and sometimes you have to read what happened in the pitch about, we say many times, we have to attack with our wingbacks. And that happened 30 minutes, but after that we forget that. And it's very important for us. Don't lose our idea. We play much better when we play wide and we play inside, but we finish offside. And after that, outside you can cross and you have opportunities. But it was very important because right now we are again in the right path. And it's very important for our club because after the 2 games we lost the games against Red Bull and against Portland is very important. We have 3 or 4 games, I don't remember, versus another teams, and we have 32 points. It's not bad, and we have to improve on some things. But I'm happy. The most important thing for us is win a game. And that happened tonight.
You talked about the last 5 minutes. You would have preferred it being a little more disciplined or keeping the ball. Is that one of the things that is necessary for this team to learn or be better at, to be a championship team? Is that the sign of a champion that can do better in that area?
No, we need to improve, and we will. Because when we have in the pitch Jesus, Kitchen, Maxi Morales, Eber, and Vitrita, you can keep the ball because they have quality, and I prefer to play with this player in the last 5 minutes because they have this quality. They keep the ball, but tonight cannot happen that. And I'm not happy in the last 5 minutes because maybe they can create opportunities about the long balls because we knew that they play all the time long balls behind our defenders, especially our fullbacks, and that happened in the last 5 minutes. But we play with one player up, and cannot happen because when we have quality in the pitch, we have to respect the game. It's not over. The game is 3-1, maybe it's over, but 2-1 it's never is over.
You made a substitution, Mitriza for Ibiaga, so an attacking player for a back. The score is 1-1. and it proved to be a good choice. But Tritza scored the game winner.
Yeah, he has this quality, and we play with another players because was enough for us with two players in two center backs, and the reason why Sepp played well, but is because in the build-up is better Jimmy than Sepp, and it's enough with Evan in the middle, and Mitrita has this quality, the 1v1, he's dangerous. He scored the same goal against Chicago, and the reason why when you choose these kind of players and the substitute is Mitrita is because he has this quality, and sometimes you are right, sometimes not. But I'm happy for him because he missed the last month about injury, and right now maybe he's not ready to play 90 minutes, but he can help us a lot because when you are in trouble. When I say the last two games, we need one player like Mitrita, like Ismael. Right. It's about that because they have this quality. The other players have another quality, pass the ball, maybe control the ball, but the quality, the 1v1 and shoot is about, right now is Ismael and Mitrita. That is the reason why.
And finally, this is not something that you think about during the course of the game, but you've spent a lot of time with Jonathan Lewis yourself as a coach, and he's been part of this club for a long time. So he's involved in the first goal, but after the whole game ends, how do you feel about Jonathan and his performance, and what lies ahead for him?
I'm sure he's going to play much better here because they use the spaces, and the people has to know that. It's not the same play for one team. They have the control and they don't have spaces, and you have to play in the short spaces, and you need another quality maybe. And is the right player for Colorado, for example, but because they defend deep, is almost man-man when they defend, jam all the time. When they recover the ball, they have spaces. That happened in the first goal, but we knew that. We talk about that many times this week, and he has this quality. Everybody knows Jonah has this quality. I'm happy for him because he has more opportunities here, and right now he plays for the national team because for us is and he knows that it's more difficult for him because the reason why right now we have Mitri, we have Isma, we have Gas, we have Jesus, we have Ebre, we have Tati, and when that happens you have few opportunities to play with us. And another reason is he play much better when they play with the spaces. And sometimes when you play space in the Yankee stadiums and the opponent defend deep, he had difficulties, But as I say to him, good luck. He's a good guy. He's a good player, especially for this team.